can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond Mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential. Always listening, always understanding.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Gold is a champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Gold.
Ashene Pankasa. Gold, good energy.
Welcome to the 2017 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. Yes, Christopher. You're right.
Perimeter.
You're right. Yes, Priscilla.
NH3.
You're right.
It was exciting getting all the points in the last round to catch up.
Moscow is too little to be bullied.
Yes, Wanda.
Operation.
You are right.
The National Science and Maths Quiz is the longest running independent production on television. It's the one program that brings education authorities, teachers, allied staff, students, old students associations, and parents together in support of science education at the senior high school rank of the education ladder. The objectives of the National Science and Maths Quiz are to promote the study of the sciences and mathematics, to help senior high school students develop quick thinking skills and a probing and scientific mind about things around them, to promote healthy academic rivalry between senior high schools. To a lesser degree, keep old students still interested in their schools and encourage them to offer help to their alma mater. To inculcate a degree of science culture in the Ghanaian society for all to see science as a way of life. Let's take a walk down memory lane and see how far we have come in 25 years. The idea was not proposed at a national science fair or conference, but rather on the tennis court of the University of Ghana, Legon, where Mr. Kweku Mensah Bonsu, then managing director of Primetime, was at the court to play the game after his own heart with his playmate, the late Professor Ebenezer Kweku Awotwe, Professor of Animal Science. Mr. Mensah Bonsu was curious as to why birds could stand on a live electric wire without getting electrocuted, but human beings could not do so. From Professor Kweku Awotwe's explanation, Mr. Mensah Bonsu got the idea of a quiz program focused on scientific explanations behind everyday phenomena, in addition to the topics from the regular science curriculum for senior high schools. Thus, it all began 25 years ago, in April 1993. Since then, the National Science and Maths Quiz NSMQ has seen 22 exciting editions.
Selecting the quiz mistress and the gender was entirely my decision. So one Saturday evening after tennis, we were sitting in Commonwealth Hall senior common room, and then Marian was there. So I just said, he said, you talk to Marian. Have you spoken with her? I said, no, I'm going to talk to her. So I talked to Marian. Then Dr. Marian Addy, later Professor Marian Addy. I told her about the program and that I needed a quiz mistress. I wanted a quiz mistress. And she said, but why me? I said, you, because you are a female scientist with a PhD. Can you imagine the impact that this would have on the children, especially the girls? That I want you to be the quiz mistress, whether you like it or not. In fact, I've selected you as the quiz mistress. And she had a good laugh. I said, okay, I'll do it. And then when Marian was leaving the program after 7 years, and this time she recommended Eureka MFA Adumako. And the first time I met her, I said, well, of course, if you're called Eureka, that's a name that came out of mathematics. So then you are a quiz mistress. I met Dr. Kaufman at a program, and she and Professor Alote came to my office to talk to me about some mathematics competition or science, international science competition. And I went and talked to Dr. Awotwe. I've met her only once, but I think from the way she spoke and the way she carried herself. And Awotwe said, well, strangely, that's the person I was also thinking about. So I said, well, your job is cut out for you now. Our 3 quiz mistresses have all been great, I must say.
There would have been no excitement without very interesting and well-crafted questions. The nature of the competition requires that questions be of equal strength and difficulty at each stage of the competition. A team of consultants were selected to work on the questions. This is how the team was put together.
Then I got my friend Dr. Adanu, Adanu, to do the physics. So Asameni for chemistry, Adanu for physics. Then for biology, Awotwe himself, Mrs. Kwaku. She put together a team to do the maths. Now, beyond the first year of the competition, I got to know Dr. Douglas Edujemfi of the maths department. And Douglas agreed to be a part of the team. And since then, he's been a part.
The program was first recorded in October 1993 with the late Professor Marian Irama Ade, Professor of Biochemistry at the University of Ghana, Legon, as the quiz mistress. It was originally named the Brilliant Science and Maths Quiz, as Lever Brothers, now Unilever's Blue Soap Brilliant, was the sole sponsor of the program. The name was changed to National Science and Maths Quiz in 1998, when Brilliant dropped its sponsorship of the program due to change of management and policy direction. Amstel Malta from Ghana Breweries Limited, now Guinness Ghana Breweries Limited, took up sole sponsorship of the program from 1998 to 2001, when it dropped its sponsorship also for the same reasons. Next, the Ghana Education Trust Fund, GET Fund, sponsored the program from 2002 until 2008. In 2009, Primetime took up the cost of producing and airing the program in the hopes of attracting sponsorship to help pay for the program. But this did not work out, as education clearly was not seen as a priority by corporate Ghana at the time. Consequently, the program was forced to take a 2-year break, that is 2010 and 2011. The program, however, was such an important event on the academic calendar of the senior high schools that it was sorely missed. Thus, students, teachers, and parents alike began clamoring for its return.
This program went into a lull because of a lack of sponsorship. And myself, Mr. Mensa Bozu, we met the Director General and we said this program must not die. So I'm glad that at least a company or a bank for that matter has found it necessary to partner with us to sponsor this program.
Thus, the number of participating schools was increased from 135 in 2014, and the regional competitions, through which 108 schools are selected to join the seeded schools at the national championships, was born. With 3 schools instead of 2 competing against each other in each contest.
And the introduction of the preliminaries, along with 2 new faces as quiz mistresses for that round. They are Dr. Angela Lamte and Mrs. Gladys Schringer.
Since the competition was opened up to all senior high schools in Ghana, many less endowed schools have managed to qualify to the quarterfinals and in some cases the semi-finals, an attestation to the many benefits that the exposure on the NSMQ has engendered, such as interest in the schools by the general public and support of the schools by their own students' association.
Root of xy minus 3y.
You're right.
The students who make up the participation teams go through rigorous routines and discipline to be able to make a mark in the competition. The teachers who train these students are dedicated to the course and thus invest a lot of time and energy into developing strategies and tactics to sharpen the minds and analytical skills of their contestants.
We try every year to do something that would be new, but that would add value to the participants' experience on the program. And that's why we have the mentorship sessions that are meant to broaden their horizons so that they see that there's more, way more to having a career in science than ending up in medical school. We have the Science and Technology Fair that aims at helping participants transfer the knowledge, the principles and theories they have learnt in the classroom into producing practical products and services that would be useful to society. We also have
the 2018 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. We bring you the 10th 1A stage contest, which features Ghana Secondary Technical School, also known as GSTS. Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School. And OPOKU WARE School. Let's meet the contestants. OPOKU WARE School. OPOKU WARE School is represented by
Azantla is in final year.
Final year. Adomako gets the final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
You're doing great.
You're doing great.
Yes.
OPOKU WARE School, past winners of the National Science and Math Quiz. But you are coming to us from the prelims.
Yes, madam.
How did that go?
It didn't really go as expected, but we are hoping that by the grace of God, we'll go through this round successfully.
All right. So, what are we to expect other than the grace of God?
Okay. We expect that by our hard work and our efforts, we shall go through as winners.
Winners. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing your performance. Best wishes.
Thank you.
Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School. Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School is represented by
Kuma Cordelia Daniela, final year.
Mohammed Rihanna to Hanifa, final year.
You are very welcome, ladies.
Thank you, madam.
We have to talk about your school. This is your very first time.
Yes.
Wow. Congratulations so far.
Thank you.
So let's know a little bit more about your school. Where is your school? What do you do? What are you known for? Everything. I'm interested.
Okay. Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School is located at Brongahafo region, precisely the eastern part of Techiman.
Okay.
We are the 4th batch of science students, and my school once won the best senior high school in terms of WASI. That was 2013. We are the 4th batch of science students, and we are here for the first time.
I see. That's an amazing record. Only the 4th batch.
Yes.
And you're already here. Wow. What shall we expect today?
It is well.
It is well. Okay. Best wishes. GSTS. GSTS is represented by
Walker Daniel Kwame, final year.
Moses Echidonko, final year.
You are welcome, gentlemen. You are Cedar School, you are past winners. So we won't talk about the contest. I hear you are really talented. You are dancers. Which of you is coming out here to give us a dance move? Which of you? Say, is it you?
Madam, after
the contest. Okay, I'll look forward to that. But for the contest, what are we expecting from you?
Madam, all that we have to say is that with God, nothing is impossible.
All right, with God, nothing is impossible. All right. Best wishes to you.
Thank you, madam.
Viewers, we've met the contestants. In fact, I'm looking forward to the end of this contest because GSTS has promised some dance moves. I hope they will be in a good enough mood to do it. Before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from GCB Bank, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lancaster University, Ghana, Academic City College, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIB, Awake Purified Drinking Water, GTP, MFA Jewelry, and Hoti Makeup. The mentorship sessions are sponsored by Bond Savings and Loans and RMG Ghana, and SciTech Fair 2018 was sponsored by Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, and Talo Ghana Limited. Our media sponsors are City FM and Joy News. This is a primetime production. Thank you. My name is Elsie Ifa Kaufman. I'm your quiz mistress.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered.
As always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. This round has simple and direct questions that require simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. This first set of questions can be done in 10 seconds or less. And I have a preamble to all schools, after which I will come to you, GSTS. Right? Okay, so this is the preamble. When I get to your school, I will give you a type of fruit. A type of fruit. Please classify the fruit as dehiscent dry fruit or dry indehiscent fruit. Have you got the preamble? All right, great. So, GSTS, follicle. Walker.
Dehiscent dry fruit.
Yes. Mount Carmel. Legume. Hanifa?
Dehiscent dry fruit.
Pardon?
Dehiscent dry fruit.
Yes. OPOKU WARE. Caryopsis. Yes, Azantilo.
Dry indehiscent fruit.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds, and I have a preamble once again. Preamble to all schools. Find the amplitude A and the period t in radians of the trigonometric function. Did you get it? Great. So now, GSTS, your function is y is equal to 5 multiplied by sine of the expression 2x minus pi. Sechi.
Madam, the amplitude is 5, and the period is pi.
Yes. Mount Carmel, with the same preamble, your function is y is equal to -3 multiplied by cosine of the expression x over 2 plus pi over 2. Hanifa?
The amplitude is 3 and the period is 2 pi.
2 out of 3. The amplitude is 3, the period is 4 pi radians. With the same preamble, OPOKU school, y is equal to 8 multiplied by sine of the expression x plus pi. Is your hand up? Yes, go ahead, Augustine.
The amplitude is 8 and the period is 2 pi.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds. GSTS, what is a voltaic cell? Yes, Echi.
Madam, a voltaic cell is a cell that converts chemical energy to electrical energy.
Yes. Mount Carmel, give an example of a voltaic cell that has limited lifespan and cannot be recharged. Hanifa.
The primary voltaic cell. The cells.
Pardon?
Primary voltaic cell.
I'm not accepting that. I'll let you answer, after which I'll give you a warning. Go ahead. Yes, Walker.
Daniel cell.
Okay, I'll give it to you. But I'm giving you a warning. When I'm still trying to listen to an answer and you ring to disturb me, this is round 1 after all. You can wait for all that in round 2. So if you do it again, there will be a penalty. OPOKU WARE. Why are lead storage cells or lead acid accumulators classified as secondary cells? Yes, Augustine.
They are classified as secondary cells because they can be recharged. That is, they are rechargeable.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. Determine the magnitude of the gravitational force on a 1 kilogram particle, 0.5 meters from a 20 kilogram particle. Yes, Sechi.
Madam, 5.16 times 10 to the power negative 9 newtons.
I'm not going to give it to you for bonus. Yes, go ahead, Azantilo.
5.4 times 10 to the power negative 9 newtons.
5 point what?
4.
I'm not giving it to you either. Which of you knows the right answer? The right answer is 5 times 10 to the power negative 9 newtons. The question did not have enough significant figures for you to be telling me all those things. All right. Mount Carmel. Find the magnitude of the gravitational force on a 5 kilogram particle 2 meters from a 50 kilogram particle. Yes, Hanifa.
3.6 times 10 to the power negative 8 newtons.
That's incorrect for bonus. Did they make it? No, too late. The right answer is 4 times 10 to the power negative 9 newtons. OPOKU School. Find the magnitude of the gravitational force on a 5.0 kilogram particle at a point where the gravitational field has magnitude 4.8 times 10 raised to the power negative 9 Newton per kilogram. Yes, Azantilo.
2.4 times 10 exponent negative 8 newtons.
You are right. For the next set is 10 seconds, and it's a single question to all 3 schools. When I get to your school, please give me a right answer so that I can move on for the next right answer. No bonus. All right. So this is the question. The spleen plays multiple supporting roles in the body. Give one, only one, of the principal roles of the spleen. So first choice, GSTS. Yes, Walker?
The spleen is responsible for making lymphocytes or antibodies which fight against diseases of the body.
All right. Mount Carmel. Yes, Hanifa?
The spleen destroys old blood cells and generates new ones.
All right. Yes, Augustine.
Spleen is responsible for filtering blood and also producing and storing red blood cells. The spleen filters blood.
Yes, that's enough. Okay, the other ones you didn't mention are platelets and white blood cells are stored there. So storage has a storage function, and then it keeps bodily fluids balanced. All right. 30 seconds for the next set, and I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the next term in the sequence. That's a preamble. Your sequence, GSTS. 5, 10, 16, 23, 31, and so on. Yes, Sechi. That's right. Mount Carmel with the same preamble. 7, 11, 20, 36, 61, and so on. Yes, Daniela?
110.
That's incorrect. Which of you, Walker?
97.
That's right. Pardon? With the same preamble of OPOKU School, your sequence: 8, 10, 14, 22, 38, and so on. Azantelo.
70.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds. At 0.10 mole per decimeter cube solution of a weak organic acid has a pH of 4.0. Calculate the pKa of the acid. Sechi.
Madam, the pKa is 7.
Yes. Mount Carmel. The pKb of a weak base is 5.6. Calculate the pH of its 0.10 mole per decimeter cubed solution. Yes, Hanifa?
7.2.
That's incorrect. Walker?
3.3.
That's incorrect, and please, penalty of 1 point. The right answer is 10.7. OPOKU School. Phosphoric acid, H3PO4, has 3 pKa values. pK1 is 2.1, pK2 is 7.2, and pK3 is 12.7. Calculate the pH of the 0.10 mole per decimeter cube solution of NaH2PO4. Azantelo.
4.1.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. GSTS. The objective lens of a microscope has a focal length of 10 millimeters. Find the image distance when a real object is located 15 millimeters from the lens and state the nature of the image. Sechi.
Madam, the image distance is 30 millimeters and also it is real.
Yes. Mount Carmel. A magnifying glass of focal length 10 centimeters is used to view a real object 8 centimeters from the lens. Find the image distance and state its nature. Yes, Hanifa.
The image distance is 40 centimeters and is real.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Yes, which of you? Sechi.
Madam, the image distance is negative 40 centimeters, which the negative denotes that it is virtual.
Yes. OPOKU WARE School, last question. A real object is placed 25 centimeters from a convergent lens of focal length 20 centimeters. Find the image distance and state its nature. Yes, Augustine.
It's 100 centimeters and it's real.
Yes. That's the end of the first round.
I can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond Mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
At the end of the first round, Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School has 8 points. GSTS has 22 points. OPOKU WARE School has 23 points. Four more rounds to go. Let me encourage everyone to work even harder. This time, ring the bell anytime you like. Round 2. This round is known as a speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you need to ring for it. May I hear your bell, OPOKU School? Yours, Mount Carmel. Thank you. And yours, GSTS. Again. Good. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. If you attempt to answer a question and you are unable to do so, you lose a precious point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds to present that answer. Best wishes to all 3 schools. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. The absolute threshold of hearing is 1.0 picowatt per meter squared. Express a sound intensity of 10.0 nanowatt per meter squared in decibels. Which of you, please raise your hand? Sechi.
Madam, 30 decibel.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 40 decibel. Next one. Find the linear momentum of the shortest wavelength photon that a 15 kilo electron volt electron can emit when it decelerates. The right answer is 8.0 times 10 raised to the power negative 24 Newton second. Next one. The minimum deviation for light of a certain wavelength is 30 degrees when it passes through a prism with a refracting angle of 60 degrees. Determine the refractive index of the prism material at that wavelength. The right answer is square root of 2. Next set, 10 seconds each. Based on the sex chromosomes in a typical human egg and sperm cells at fertilization, what is the probability of producing a female? Yes, Azantelo.
Half.
Yes. Next one. What type of phytoplankton cause red tide? Azantelo.
Dinoflagellates. Dinoflagellates.
Yes. Leguminous plants are less likely than other terrestrial plants to experience nitrogen limitation? Yes, Walker?
This is because leguminous plants have nitrogen-fixing bacteria in their root nodules.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. It appears you have support, Mount Carmel. All right. So next one. Express in partial fractions. The expression 3 minus x over the expression x minus 2. Yes, Sechi.
Madam, 3 over x minus 2 minus x over x minus 2.
That's incorrect. The right answer, -1 plus 1 over the expression x minus 2. Next one. Find the domain of the function f of x is equal to 2x over square root of the expression x minus 3. Which of you? Azantilo?
Okay, madam, the domain of the function is x is a member of all real elements except when x is greater than or equal to 3.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Ladies, which of you? Yes, Hanifa.
The domain is all real numbers except x is less than or equal to 3.
Yes. Okay, so you like to say it except, but you could have just said x such that x is greater than 3. Isn't that easier? Isn't that easier? All right, next one. Find the exact change in area when the length of the side of a square changes from 6.0 centimeters to 6.3 centimeters. Azantilo?
3.69 centimeters squared.
Yes. All right, so for this next set, each of them is 30 seconds, but before I get to the questions themselves, I have a preamble for all the questions. Preamble. Please listen very carefully to the preamble. In sunlight, bromine water decomposes to release oxygen gas and HBr according to the equation 2Br2 plus 2H2O going to 4HBr plus O2. Let's consider the following bond energies all in kilojoule per mole. Br, 190. Oxygen, hydrogen, OH, 460. HBr, 362. Oxygen molecule, 494. Please, did you get your preamble? Again. All right. In sunlight, bromine water decomposes to release oxygen gas and HBr according to the equation. 2Br2 plus 2H2O going to 4HBr plus O2. Let's consider the following bond energies, all in kilojoule per mole. BR 190, OH 460, HBr 362, oxygen molecule 494. So that was the preamble. Now, GSTS, or actually this is round 2. So all of you, calculate the energy required to break all bonds. Azantelo.
564 kilojoules.
That's incorrect. So I continue. To break all bonds in the course of the reaction. Sechi.
Madam, 2,220 kilojoules.
Yes.
What the
Next one with the same preamble. Calculate the energy given off when new bonds are formed in that reaction. Yes, Augustine.
1,942 kilojoules.
Pardon?
1,942 kilojoules.
Yes. All right. Last one with the same preamble. If the energy required to break all bonds is positive 2,220 kilojoules. Hey, Azantelo.
Minus 278 kilojoules.
That's incorrect. Yes, Walker.
Minus 274 kilojoules.
No. So let me continue reading the question for you, ladies. And that required to form all new bonds is negative 1,942 kilojoule. Determine if the reaction is endothermic or exothermic. Hey. Okay, go ahead. Go on, which of you?
It was a mistake. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I mistaken you.
Oh, ladies, you haven't rung. Okay. Determine if the reaction is endothermic or exothermic and calculate the delta H of the reaction. The right answer is the reaction is endothermic and the delta H of reaction is 278 kilojoule. Well, before I end the round, please, who was ringing? OPOKU, why? You get one chance. You had your chance. So you don't ring again. If you happen to get an opportunity to enjoy another round 2, please remember that. All right, so that's the end of the second round.
can conveniently pay for my utility bills, my son's Cartoon Network on DSTV, and renew my internet services package. I can securely send my sweet mother her monthly allowance by simply transferring funds from my bond account into hers. I can also pay the gardener through any of the mobile money platforms available. I can verify if the check to the vendor has cleared. Now let me guess my sister is here at time so I can peacefully go back to sleep. With Bond Mobile app, you can do your banking anywhere. Download the Bond Mobile app on Apple Play Store or Google Play Store today. Bond, your success, our passion.
At the end of the second round, Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School has 10 points. GSTS has 24 points. OPOKU School has 32 points. We are at the top of round 3. Round 3 has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes in which to compose an answer to the problem of the day. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. A metal M occurs in its ore as M2O5, and the ore is found to be 1.9% rich in the oxide. Calculate the mass in kilogram of pure metal M that can be obtained from 120 tons of the ore. Please give your answer in the scientific form to 2 places of decimal. Atomic mass for M is 55.0, and that for oxygen is 16.0. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Where is your school name? School name, okay. Thank you. Ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards as you have them here. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in chemistry. So we are told that a metal M occurs in its ore as M2O5, and the ore is found to be 1.9% rich in the oxide. The contestants were to calculate the mass in kilogram of pure metal M that can be obtained from 120 tons of the ore. They were to give their answer in the scientific form to 2 places of decimal, and they were given some atomic masses. That for M and that for oxygen. Oxygen is the usual 16.0, and the M is 55.0. So this is how to go about this problem. First of all, let's look at the mass of M2O5 that can be obtained from 100 kilograms of ore. From the question, we have 1.9 kilogram. That's fine. So it's important to notice that if that's the case, then the mass of M2O5 that we can get from 1 ton of ore is 19 kilogram. 19 kilograms from a ton of ore. If you recognize this, 2 points. Now the mass of M2O5 from 120 tons of ore can be obtained from this information. It's a simple relationship, right? Proportionality relationship. And that will give you 2,280 kilograms. So you can get M2O5 from 120 tons of the ore, and the value would be 2,280 kilograms. 2 points for getting this far. Now, to continue, we need the molar mass of this M2O5. And we have enough information to obtain that. If we take 2 multiplied by 55 and add 5 multiplied by 16, we'll get the molar mass. So we have 110 plus 80, that gives 190. Just for calculating the molar mass of M2O5, there's 2 points. All right, we are ready to continue. So 190 kilograms of M2O5 will yield 110 kilograms of M. So now, from the 2,280 kilograms of M2O5, we can use a simple relationship, a simple proportion to obtain what is needed. So it's a 2,280 divided by 90 multiplied by 110, and that will give 1,320 kilograms of M. Okay, so now we go back to the question. We want the answer in scientific form to 2 places of decimal. So just getting the answer to that point will get you 2 points. Now, if we put it in scientific form to 2 places of decimal, then we get the last 2 points to make 10 points. So we have the mass to be 1.32 times 10 raised to the power 3 kilograms, giving the total of 10 points. This is the suggested solution from our consultants. Contestants. Mount Carmel. You started, but what you are doing is really difficult to understand. Miraculously, you have one of our values, even though I doubt that you yourself realized what you had calculated. I really doubt it. This was a mass of the M2O5 from the 120 tons. You actually have it right there, the 2,280 kilogram. But because I don't think you realize that, I'm not giving you 2 points for this. I'm giving you just 1. And that's the only useful thing I found in your answer. So 1 out of 10. GSTS, you had great difficulty with our problem of the day. You started off on the wrong foot. You didn't understand this problem of the day. The only useful thing you were able to do was to get the molar mass of our compound M2O5. That one you were able to calculate nicely. And so that was worth 2 points. The rest, I'm not able to give you anything else. So you have 2. 2 out of 10. OPOKU School, you tackled that problem of the day with great efficiency. In fact, you solved the thing in 2 different ways. Was the 3 minutes too long? No. Okay, you didn't follow the systematic steps, but I can see that that is exactly what you were doing. And so I have no trouble at all in awarding you the perfect score. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee.
Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. Ah, yes, I forgot about, oh dear me, forgive me. I put it aside and forgot all about it. We have a substitution to effect. There is a substitution. Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School would like to effect a substitution. We have to say bye to Daniela. Daniela, it's been a pleasure. Best wishes. And, wait. And we are bringing on Selena Bowe. You're welcome, Selena. So we proceed to round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. If you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches that penalty. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to start with Mount Carmel. Your statement. Inverse sine of 1 plus inverse cosine of 1 is equal to pi. Yes, Hanifa?
False.
You're right. OPOKU WARE. Inverse sine of 0 plus inverse cosine of 0 is equal to pi over 2. Azantilo.
It's true.
True. Go ahead.
True.
Yes. GSTS. inverse sine of 1 plus inverse tangent of 1 is equal to 3 pi over 4. Yes, Sechi.
Madam, it's true.
Yes. Mount Carmel. Impulse and linear momentum have the same dimensions. Selena.
It's true.
Yes. The impulse of a force equals the change in linear momentum produced by the force. Augustine.
It's true.
Yes. The impulse of a force that acts on a moving particle has the same direction as the linear momentum of the particle. Yes, Sechi.
Madam, it's true.
No, that's a false statement. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. State whether the following statements are true or false regarding functions of the mammalian skin. Did you get your preamble? All right, so Mount Carmel. Production of pigments to reduce temperature. Selena?
False.
Yes. Protection against bacterial infection. Yes, Augustine?
It's true.
Yes. Excretion of waste and water. Sechi?
It's true.
Yes. Whereas 1-butanol and 2-butanol are structural isomers, only 2-butanol shows stereoisomerism. Selena?
True.
Yes. One, 2-dimethyl cyclobutane will exist as cis and trans isomers. Azantelo?
False. False.
No, that's a true statement. One 3-dichloropropane will show geometric isomerism. Yes, Sechi?
Madam, it's false.
Yes. A constant function is an even function. Hanifa?
True.
Pardon? The same thing again. You can't change your mind.
True.
Yes, true. For any function f of x, the function g of x is equal to f of x plus f of negative x. It's an even function. Augustine?
It's false.
No, that's a true statement. If the function y is equal to f of x, is an even function, the function y is equal to negative f of x is an odd function. Yes, Sechi?
Madam, it's true.
No, that's a false statement. The electrical resistivity of a metal generally decreases as temperature decreases. Yes, Hanifa?
True.
Yes. The decrease in electrical resistivity of a metal as temperature decreases occurs because free electrons in the metal slow down as temperature decreases. Azantilo?
False.
Yes. The electrical resistivity of lead decreases as temperature is decreased and becomes 0 at temperatures below 7.2 Kelvin. Sechi?
Madam, it's false.
Oh. That is a true statement. When the bark and phloem tissue of a woody shoot are peeled off by wringing, the whole plant will eventually die because water does not reach the leaves. Yes, Alina?
False.
You're right. When the bark and phloem tissue of a woody shoot are peeled off by wringing, the whole plant will eventually die because water and salt remained below the ring portion. Augustine?
It's false.
Yes. When the bark and phloem tissue of a woody shoot are peeled off by wringing, the whole plant will eventually die because there's a withdrawal of water from the root by soil. Sechi?
Madam, it's false.
Yes. Last set of statements. When dilute ammonia is added to a solution of Fe2 plus ions, a pale green precipitate is formed, which turns brown on standing. Yes, Alina?
It's true.
Yes. When a few drops of dilute ammonia are added to a solution of copper 2 plus, a deep blue solution is formed. Azantilo?
It's false.
Yes. Last statement. When dilute ammonia is added to lead 2 plus ions in solution, a white precipitate soluble in excess is formed. Yes, Sechi?
Madam, it's false.
You are right. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School has 27 points. GSTS has 33 points. OPOKU School has 52 points. Fifth and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, OPOKU? Thank you. Mount Carmel. Thank you. GSTS. Thank you. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. There are 4 riddles in all. Best wishes, everyone. First riddle. I am an elastic vessel. I am classified in a number of ways. This includes superficial, deep, pulmonary, systemic, large. Azantilo.
Vein.
You're right. The rest of the clues. I am sometimes called capacitance vessel because most of the blood volume, that is 60%, is contained within me. My principal function is to return blood from organs to the heart. And of course, yes, this is the vein. They solved the riddle on the third clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a 4-digit number. I am an odd number. My 4th digit is a square. My 2nd digit is the base of the square in my 4th digit. My 1st digit is an identity. My 3rd digit is the mean of my 2nd and last digit. Yes, which of you ladies? Which of you? Yes, Hanifa.
1329.
Pardon?
1349.
That's incorrect. Who rang next? Yes, Augustine.
1369.
That's right. I read all the clues, 3 points. Next one. I occur naturally. I can also be artificially made. I am sometimes known as plumbago or black lead. In my 3-dimensional structure, I consist of layers which are held together by weak van der Waals. Yes, Hanifa?
Graphite.
You are right. The rest of the clues. I consist of layers which are held together by weak van der Waals forces. For this reason, I am a soft, slippery substance. Mixed with clay, I am used as lead in pencils. So those were the rest of the clues. And of course, this is graphite. And they solved the riddle on the 4th clue, 3 points. Last riddle. I am a property of materials. My name suggests I have something to do with endurance. Yes, which of you? Yes, Sechi.
Madam, elasticity.
No. Which of you? Hanifa.
Durability.
Oh, no. All for you, OPOKU. So I continue. My name suggests I have something to do with endurance. I am not a mechanical property, my name notwithstanding. I am an electrical quantity that is often specified for insulators. I specify the maximum electric field strength beyond which a dielectric breaks down. So who am I? Which of you, Augustine?
Dielectric strength.
You're right. I read all the clues. 3 points, and that's the end of the 5th round.
When cleaning your vehicle by valeting, steaming, waxing, or polishing, make sure the engine is also sound. Servicing your vehicle with Gold synthetic oil and any quality Gold oil massages the engine, removes deposit, protects it from wear and tear for longer lasting performance, and makes your vehicle feel pampered. Made for diesel and super engines. Remember, after every 15,000 kilometers of enjoying your ride, service your engine with Gold synthetic oil.
Well, you're champion. That's why I, Azuma Nelson, 3 times world boxing champion and a patriot, always choose Goil.
Ashene Pankasa. Goil, good energy.
At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School has 30 points. GSTS has 33 points. OPOKU School has 61 points. Our Lady of Mount Carmel Girls Senior High School, thank you for being here. For your first time, you didn't do badly. Well done. And best wishes to you. GSTS, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, now okunu yet zen. I guess I shouldn't ask you for any dance moves. Best wishes to you. OPOKU School, congratulations on winning the contest. That was an impressive performance. Prepare, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Best wishes. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. We are still at the 1A stage of competition. Next time, we'll bring you New Draben Senior High School, Ganata Senior High School, and Trinebua Kodua Senior High School. But before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from GCB Bank, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, Lancaster University, Ghana, Academic City College, West African Center for Cell Biology of Infectious Pathogens, WACBIB, Awake Purified Drinking Water, GTP, MFA Jewelry, and Hoti Makeup. The mentorship sessions are sponsored by Bond Savings and Loans, NRMG Ghana, and SciTech Fair 2018 was sponsored by Goil, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, and Talo Ghana Limited. Their sponsors are City FM and Joy News. This is a primetime production. Thank you for joining us. And see you next time. Bye.